All right, hello guys. So what I intend showing you today is a breakdown of how price has moved on AUD card, and let's take a look at this eye. I'm referencing it from this eye because the eye is a major eye. It happens to be the highest point we had in the year 2022, which makes that eye a previous year high. And we know that when we have a point like that, a turning point like this, which happens to be a major point, having to be the previous year high, we can expect that we can find what buy side liquidity above it. So above this high, we have buy side liquidity. Now fast forward to 2023, the buy side liquidity, which happens to the previous year high, was raided. Price went to the buy side liquidity, and we had a raid of liquidity. And from the lessons we've gotten so far, I've thought about when buy side is taking, price goes for sell side. And that's definitely what has happened here. Rice left the buy side and went on its journey to look for the sell side liquidity. And in doing that, I told you it has to achieve that by also building up market structure to its target. Okay, market arrives at the target in a form of a structure. And the structure we can find here, let me mark out the major structure points. I'll mark this low, I'll mark this high. It's a major protected high also. I'll mark this high we have here. Then I'll mark the next one, which is this one. I'll mark this low, but this high. Okay, and then we have another high. Now, clearly following the structure story, we could tell that price was bidding lower lows and lower high. Even though price rated its own out, there was no break, so we still take it as what? As a high, another high also. And then we have a new low here. Before finally we now have what we call a range structure, which I will be talking about in recent lessons. Okay, range structure like this is very important as part of our internal versus external liquidity type. So now market has taken out the previous year high. Target is the sell side liquidity, which happens to be this low. So we label this as the sell side liquidity. Okay, that low will be labeled as the sell side liquidity, which will be the target. And the reason why we're targeting this low is not because it's the lowest point, it's because the type of liquidity that was rated is a previous year high. The type of liquidity that will be targeted should also be in the same caliber, and that's why we're targeting this low. Then the next thing now is at this low, when we check on weekly time frame, we notice that price did not also close below. Okay, we had a rate of this previous low also showing clearly here. That means we have a rate of another what? Another previous low, which is a previous yearly low. And just following the same symmetrics of what we know, if price has taken a previous yearly low, which is the sell side, it will go for what? The buy side liquidity. And that means now this lowest point we have here was the lowest point we had in the year 2023. So this was the low of the year, this particular point from the low of the year. And just like we said, it's targeting a previous year high. And what high would that be? That will be this particular one, what we call the buy side liquidity, that high. So let's just say that we have buy stock investing above that area. Now, I told you also, market structure is the method, or is the motto that price will enter to get to the destination. And in doing that, price needs to form a bullish structure towards the area of liquidity. In a nutshell, the reason why we study liquidity is because to know price is drawn towards areas of liquidity. So your market structure should not just be drawn blindly without you knowing where price is being drawn to. Now, price is drawn towards this high. We understand that already. We understand the reason for that based on what we have studied. And how will we achieve that journey? Is by following a structure path, which it has already started here. You can see we had an high, a low, and now a new high. I'm sure you wonder why I did not pick all of these highs, but that might be discussed later on. And then I'm expecting to come to this low to go higher. So this is my expectation on AUD card. And my target remains the buy side liquidity, which is this one here. All right. So thank you. See you the next one.